Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Shantina, and if you clicked on this video today, you are looking for ways to know or to build your self-worth in any relationship. So knowing your worth is the most important thing that you can know about yourself. Without knowing your worth can lead you down a road of disappointment after disappointment. So knowing your worth gives you the opportunity to set boundaries, let people know your likes and your dislikes. It allows you to go for things in life that you wouldn't normally go for, like that job, that relationship, that friendship, creative ideas. When you know your worth, know what you can add to society, brings you so much stability in your thought process. It brings you a lot of self-awareness. It radiates off of you. When you know your worth, no one can deny you. So let's go ahead and unpack this thing. What is, or how do you know your worth? How do you know your worth? One way to know or build your self-worth is to know who you are. You need to remind yourself that you are human. You have needs, you have wants, likes, desires, you have feelings. And when you know these things about you, or you are in tune with those things about you, it radiates off of you. No one can deny what you're saying. No one can deny what you're feeling, because you are true to yourself and standing strong in who you are as a person. Another way to either know your worth or build your self-worth is personal development. Once you get your personal development intact, like when you're building on your skills for work, when you're doing the work within, like self-help books, counseling, meditations, self-development, when you build that self-worth within you, your confidence level just shoots up higher and higher. And you tend to walk around with a sense of understanding who you are. Any and everybody that comes into your presence will understand or see or feel the vibrations that you are sending to them. The fact that you know what you're talking about. You have done the work. You have done the studying. You have done the self work on yourself. You have developed skills that will help boost you and catapult you into the next adventure or thing that you're trying to get yourself into. When you develop your skills and your inner self, when you present yourself in front of opportunities, those things are already there in place. Next, you want to build your self-esteem. Nothing is worse than having a low self-esteem and trying to know your self-worth at the same time. You have to build your self-esteem. If you need to get in the gym, get in the gym. If you need to, clear up some acne or any discolorations or whatever on your face, you need to do that. Because a lot of times self-esteem starts like on the outside, which to me, self-esteem should start on the inside. Build, a loving relationship with yourself, healing yourself, going the counseling, doing those things. But also self-esteem also happens on the outside. When you have good self-esteem on the outside, your body is where you want it to be. You're eating the right foods. You're working out. You like the way your hair looks and your face look. All of these things can build your self-esteem. When you have good self-esteem, you can walk into any location with your head held high, knowing that you have something valuable to offer to the environment that you're in. When you have a high self-esteem, you tend to be your own cheerleader. No one can get you down, no matter what anybody say. The naysayers, the people who say that you can't do it, you don't look right, your ideas are not good ideas. If you know that you know and your self-esteem is on high, no one can block that out. So you want to make sure that you have great self-esteem. So continue working out, continue with your nighttime and daytime routines, your self-care, your counseling, meditating, prayer. All of those things will build your self-esteem. Next, you want to set boundaries. When you set boundaries, it gives people an understanding that you know who you are. You know what it is that you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate. You want to set those healthy boundaries and you want to stick to them. Nothing says self-worth than setting boundaries, having high self-esteem, reminding yourself who you are. Remember, people are going to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. So you want to just make sure that your boundaries are in place. And I have a video about setting boundaries that you can check out here after this video. You want to make sure that you have a professional, a life coach, a counselor, someone who can validate the things that you're saying, someone who can hold you accountable on your life's journey. So having a professional that you will check in week to week, day to day, however you schedule that, will build your self-worth, because you have someone in dialogue validating the things that you're doing and saying as it pertains to your life's journey. So in conclusion, it is very important that you know your self-worth in a relationship, a career, even your friendships. However, realizing your self-worth in your relationships and your career, your friendships, it's going to be a journey and you have to build that up. But knowing your worth is going to take you to new heights. It's going to open doors for you. And instead of getting ready, you'll be ready. So when you're in front of people where you have to show your worth or talk about your worth, it will be easy. You will show confidence because your self-esteem is going to be at a high. You're going to be able to speak to people in ways that you need for them to speak to you, showing that your boundaries are set in place. And because you're talking to a professional, you're going to know that you are on the right track, because you're going to have someone validating what you're saying and holding you accountable for your journey that you're taking. Remember, perception is key, and it's up to you to show those people around you your value. Won't nobody know your value until you let people know your value. So that's all I have for you right now. Just some quick tips and tricks on how to know your value and how to radiate your worth to others around you. And as always, remember to stay focused and keep moving forward in a positive direction, forsaking all negativity that tries to invade your space. Until my next video, I'll see you later. Bye.